is up, YouTube? Today I'm going to be showing you how to do all the FMX tricks because they all have their own little controls and not everyone knows how to do it, not even me. That's why I'm making this tutorial. I haven't seen too many videos about this, but first off, go into Ride, Career obviously. Scroll to, I think it's the third one, yeah, the training program. So go ahead and go in there. This is where you can float around, do whatever, so this is the best way to learn.
Welcome to the Samsara.
Alright, so first off, like obviously you need backflips, but okay, so tricks is in like stuff like this, like proud hero poses, or you know, Superman's. Those are the easy ones, but I'm gonna be showing you how to do the tougher ones and all of them. So there's a total of 14. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, well first off, you're gonna want to start out with the simplest ones. I think the simplest one for me is the proud hero pose. So what you're gonna want to do is get your bike completely level and flat, like you're almost like on flat ground. Then hold down on the right thumbstick, and he should do this. But if you try to spin, he won't be able to hold it. So I'd just say, like, if you're going down a tiny slope, just hold this and don't like do a flip or anything. But yeah, so you just hold it level and then hold it down, and that's the proud hero pose. Alright, moving on, we got the second one, which is the Superman. It's very easy too, so all you're going to want to do is just hold your bike flat just like you did for the proud hero, and you're just going to want to hold left on the right thumbstick, and you should go back on his bike like this. And I don't think it matters whether you're leaning or not, so as long as you're flat and you hold left on the right thumbstick, then you should do this. And you can flip like this too, so there's that. Moving on. Alright, well, for another trick, the Coffin, that's pretty easy. You're going to want to like flatten out your bike again, like the last two, and you just want to hold right on the right thumbstick, and you should do this. I don't think it matters whether or not you're leaning forward or back, he still does it, but I just prefer to lean back, so yeah, and you can spin, so it'll allow you to spin, which is pretty sweet. Alright, moving on. Alright, for the next trick, it's going to be the going up, and I'll just do going up and going down on the same one because they aren't too hard. So you just want your bike to be vertical, and then you just hold down on the right thumbstick, and he'll move down and do it going up. And same thing for going to hell or whatever. You just want to aim your guy down, and then pull him up. Like, use a thumbstick and just push it up as you're leaning forward when you're going vertical. And you should do this. Looks pretty sweet. So yeah, you got this one where you just hold down, and then this one where you're leaning forward and you just hold up. So it's just opposite, but they're pretty easy. Alright, moving on. Alright, for this next one, it's going to start getting into the trickier ones, and this is the ruler. Well, it says hold up. Well, it doesn't always work, so I almost, I'll like have my bike flat, move my right thumbstick to the left, and then clockwise it up, and it should do this. So it'll start off like, if you hold it left, he'll do the Superman, and then as you're holding it left, move it up. And he shouldn't do that one, but this one. Alright, so that one's not too bad. I mean, sometimes if you're good and you're just level and then you hold it up, he'll do it, but not every time. So I just move it like clockwise from left to up, and I usually do it every time now, so that's all I do. It's too hard just to hold it up, so yeah. Alright, moving on. Alright guys, this next one's a little hard to explain. We'll just kind of see what happens, but so for this one you're going to want to like lean forward and have your front wheel up, and you're going to want to hold the left, but he may do that, so you want to, there's like a little in between. So if you're looking down your controller right now, it's at the top left angle. So yeah, it's like if you move it in between the left and top, like right in that diagonal part, that's where you want it. So it'll go from, if you hold it left, Superman, and then let's get this forward, Superman, and then if you hold it to that little diagonal piece, it should go to going to heaven. Then if you hold it all the way up, it may go to the ruler, like that. But then if you try moving it back, it may go back to the Superman one. So yeah, so you want to go from Superman and then move it a little bit up towards the top, and you should evolve into like a going to heaven one. But that's that. I'm not the best at it, just kind of showing you how to do it. Alright, next one. Alright, these next two aren't too bad in my opinion. So what you're going to want to do is just have your bike upside down and have your guy leaning forward like this. And you're just going to want to pull him back to the right. So hold right on your thumbstick, your right thumbstick, hold right, and he should do an underdog pose. And this one's pretty simple. As long as you're leaning forward and you hold back, he should do it every time. There's like nothing else that'll block it. But if you go ahead and you lean forward and do that, and then as it's still upside down, you're holding it to the right now. Like, move it all the way down, and he should do a driller. So you almost just change in between those, but that one's pretty sweet. His leg's a little jacked up right there. I don't know if you can see that. I don't think it's supposed to be like that, sir. But there's that. So alright, this next one's gonna be the bow. This one's actually kind of challenging, but I do it a lot, so I don't know how I do it. But so what you're gonna want to do is point your bike down and make sure you're leaning back. So if you're leaning forward while doing this, you'll probably do a coffin like that, which is pretty annoying. So make sure you're not leaning forward. So just point your tire down like this, then hold up and then over to the right. So you gotta do like in a clockwise position kind of fast, and it'll hurry up and like move this guy like this. So for a lot of tricks too, I'm gonna go ahead and say this, you gotta evolve your tricks. You can't just do this, quit, and then do another one. Like, you gotta do like a Superman and then move it up and try doing something else. Like, you gotta go with the flow pretty much. That's all I gotta say. So yeah, that's just a little tip. So alright, for this next one, this one's pretty difficult until you get to know it, but this is the Kiss of Death. So you're going to want to have your bike almost like this, like vertical again, with your guy leaning like forward. You're going to want to like hold him back and then move him like all the way up to the top, like this. It's like another clockwise positioning thing, because you can't just pretty much go there, because if you do that, he's going to do this. So you need to like hold it like to the like the left, and then move it up till he's parallel with his bike. So something like this. I'm not the best, obviously, so you can mess around, see if you can get it faster, but that's pretty much the gist of it. You're just going to want to have your bike like this, and then just pull it down and then clockwise up to the top until you get it like this, which is pretty sweet, but yeah, it's kind of hard to explain until you get the hang of it. So there's that one. Alright, for this next one, it's the Polevault. So you're just going to have your guy upside down, leaning forward, pull him back to the right so he does like an underdog, like that. So just pull it to the right and then move it till he's parallel with his bike again. You know, as long as he doesn't spaz out. Okay, let's try that again. Alright, so lean forward, pull back, and then fix it till you're parallel with your bike again, like that. So that one's a little difficult, but as long as you get the hang of it and your guy doesn't spaz out, then yeah. But it's another one of those evolving types. So just kind of move it kind of like clockwise, and you should get the hang of it. Alright, so the next one's the slash, and this one's actually pretty simple. It took me a while to figure it out, but what you're going to want to do is lean forward and then just move your thumbstick like clockwise again. Like, so hold it to the right and then move it clockwise until you're like horizontal with your bike. Let me try this again. Not the best. Okay. So you're just gonna do it like that. I can't really explain it enough until you get the hang of it. So just come in this place and just kind of mess around until you get the hang of it. So just lean forward and then hold it till you're horizontal with it. You can't really like tell, but yeah. So just kind of mess around with it. That one's a little but once you get the hang of it, it's pretty simple. So moving on. Alright guys, for this last one, this one's going to be the dead body. This one's not too bad, but I can't always get it, so we're going to see what happens. So, you're you want to have your guy flat like this, and maybe kind of, if he leans back, that's fine, but just hold it back to the left and then move it all the way to the right, pretty much. That's it. So just left to right, but you want to go clockwise, so you move like up to the top and then down to the right. I mean, you just go left to right, but you're going up to the top. So if I do it in like slow motion, you want to like do this. No, not that. Okay, just, yeah, don't worry about that. Okay, so hold it back until you do the Superman. Hold it up so you do like a ruler, and then just keep moving it to the right, and then you'll finally get it. But if you do it real fast, you can get it about instantly. But yeah, I'm not. Oh, maybe I. Oh no, I'm not a pro. Oh, there we go. All right, well, that's all the tricks I have. Another thing I was gonna say is make sure when you're doing FMX tutorials or the FMX tracks, just make sure, like, if you're doing a trick, hold it until it's orange. Like, if you do it for like half a second, it'll stay yellow and won't give you that many points. So when you do it, just make sure you hold it for like a second or two and it'll turn orange, so you get max points. So hold it till it's orange and then move to a next trick like real fast, and that's how you get all your points. And yeah, I hope this helped a lot. Yeah, I'll see, maybe I'll do like a video showing how to do most of them, but, or like a FMX track of me just showing off. But yeah, so that's all the tutorial for the tricks. So there's total of 14, and oh hey, by the way, an undo, if you don't know what an undo is, that's just when you're like balancing on your front tire like this, and then wheel is just like this. So everyone should know that. Just messing around. Alright, well, I hope you like this next track. Thanks for watching.